Okay, so Andy, what's going on? Are you okay?
Oh, sure, just peachy.
You don't sound very peachy or look very peachy. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just another crazy week at school is all.
Uh-oh, what happened? Did you forget your homework again?
No. Oh, wait, I did. But that's not that's not it.
Well, did a teacher yell at you again?
Well, actually, yeah, but that wasn't it either.
Oh.
It wasn't my fault. Her hearing aid fell out and she couldn't find it.
Oh, okay. Well, then what happened?
And then she stepped on it.
Oh.
Oh, well, and then Starence came along, and that's where my problem started.
Uh-oh. Starence, what did he do this time?
Well, he's been hanging out with a weird kid at school.
What weird kid?
Well, there's a really weird kid who sits by himself at lunch, and Starence has been sitting with him in the cafeteria lately.
So, can you tell me what's wrong with that?
He's weird.
Who, Starence or the other kid?
Well, Starence is always weird, but I'm used to that. The other kid is just weird and awkward, and he smells like socks, and he wears lots of metal stuff on his face.
You mean like piercings and stuff?
No, not really, but I think he goes to the dentist a lot.
Oh, he has braces, I see.
Yeah, among other things. Yeah. Anyway, my friends and I used to avoid him and make fun of him in private, but now Starence is best friends with him.
Well, it sounds like Starence is being nice to this kid, but why is he at school anyway?
He's a kid. All kids have to go to school.
No, I meant Starence. Why is Starence at school?
Oh, he sneaks into the cafeteria every day to try and steal leftovers before the lunch ladies catch him.
So what happens if they catch him?
Well, they kick him out, but he ends up digging through the dumpster later anyway.
That sounds a lot like Starence.
Yeah, smells like him too. Oh, here he comes. Well, if it isn't Mr. Social. I see you've been going through the dumpsters again. Well, what else would it be? No, I don't believe you found Bigfoot. By the way, what's the idea of making friends with a weird kid? The kid you hang out with at lunch every day. My friends and I make jokes about him all the time. If you start hanging out with him, you'll ruin our fun. Ow. What was that for?
Are you okay, Andy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Ugh.
Good, because I don't really blame Starence for doing that.
Why? What'd I do?
Well, maybe today's story will help you see what you actually did.
What story?
The Good Samaritan.
Isn't that a band from the 80s?
Well, it could be, but I've never heard of it. I'm talking about the story Jesus told about a guy who helped someone.
Oh, big deal. I help people all the time, when I'm not too busy making fun of them.
Doesn't that tell you something?
I have very diverse interests.
Not quite. How about I narrate the story and you help act it out?
Okay, what do I have to do?
Nothing. Just stand there and pretend you're walking along the road.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a young man walking along the road when he was suddenly attacked by a vicious gang.
Wait, what?
They beat the man up, took his stuff, and left him for dead.
Ow.
The poor guy lay there in terrible pain.
You're telling me.
Just then, a priest walked by. The wise old man. Notice the man lying on the ground, but then he walked all the way around him to get to the other side.
Thanks a lot.
Then a Levite walked by. Notice the man lying on the ground, but walked all the way around him to get to the other side.
Ugh. Did he trip over me?
Nope.
Rats.
Then a Samaritan came along and noticed the young man lying there. The Samaritan picked up the young man, put him on his donkey, bandaged him up, poured oil and wine on him, and took him to the inn to take care of him. The Samaritan paid the innkeeper to take care of the young man while he was away.
I think I remember that story now. In fact, it may be the only thing I remember for a while. Ugh.
I guess Sterrence hit you pretty hard, did he?
Yeah. By the way, how was he playing the bad guy and then playing the donkey who was a good guy? I don't get it.
Well, he was the only one I could get to do it in the last minute. Besides, isn't that what you pretend to do in real life? Don't you pretend to be a Christian and act nice to some people, but then make fun of others?
That was deep, Miss Kathleen.
So you get my point?
Boy, do I ever. I guess I should pray about that, huh?
I think that's a good idea, Andy, and I think you should apologize to whoever you've been making fun of today, too.
I was hoping you wouldn't think of that part. But yeah, I will. Right after I take some Advil and a nap.
Bye, Andy.